welcome back to The Watch. And there's a new trailer out for the Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh, more MCU sludge. Open your mouths. Get ready for it.
Get ready for this. Now, I haven't been this excited. Sorry, let me rephrase that.
Excited?
I am not
No.
excited.
You're
I'm
excited.
No,
No,
I have not been
Batman.
this
he's
excited.
excited. Let's get
He's
into it.
my
That'd be
Batman.
awesome.
My excitement levels are so low for this movie.
Yeah.
Okay, after all of the stuff we've been through, I have no faith or hope this movie is going to be good.
It's also an Ant-Man movie, and
Yeah.
they're not great.
I was gonna say, like, I literally skipped the first Ant-Man movie in the MCU. I just care that little about this character.
Like, I watched it. It was fun. It was different
It
tones.
was, it was
like
fine. And then there's the second one, which I did see. I have seen it. There must be some sort of memory spell on it, because I don't remember a single thing that happened.
I just remember she gets
And
her mum
everyone
back.
has that.
Yeah. So I'm guessing this one's going to be the exact same, and they're doing the whole Quantumania and a bunch of things that we need to talk about in this video. Because
Yeah, but the trailers thus far have been... They're really trying to amp up Ant-Man. It's going to be an epic movie. It's going to have big stakes, and everything's going to happen. As I'm just like...
I just feel like a steak now. When you said that, I was like,
a big juicy steak.
Steak would be good.
Barbecue steak.
Well, you're not getting that with the MCU. You're getting more of a vegan steak.
Getting some
Getting some tofu.
tofurkey. What is it, like the tofu mixed with a turkey? Like they do the fake one.
Yeah.
Turducken. Do you get that
Anyways,
reference? Do you get that reference?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I do.
Enough about meats. I think we should just watch the trailer.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're an interesting man, Scotland.
See, they're going for that tone.
Again, they're doing the whole like, this person's interesting. This person's amazing. She's brilliant. I like this one.
I mean, he's a regular dude.
He's
What's on
just-
the scene?
That was kind of the
I
charm.
love. Let's be clear. I love Paul Rudd. He's a funny dude. Like I like the movie season.
Yeah, same.
And he's fun as Ant-Man in some films.
Like Civil War.
Civil War is
It was
fantastic.
great. I love that. Civil War was great. But again, he has more of a comedy background, and so his
Yeah.
movies come out to be more comedic.
That's why it's weird that they're going for like...
Exactly. And
Serious.
this one's like, yeah, okay.
I mean, it gets more serious.
It gets more serious.
You'll see.
Did you have something to say?
No, it's just like all these trailers are all the same. How like it starts off with the vacuumous noise and then
Yeah.
one piano note. Ding. He is like this. It's
Narrator
so-
voice saying something
Or
in the
it'll have
story.
like some song that most people know in the background.
Yeah, in a more like dramatic
Yeah.
remix.
You know what we should do? We should make like a Night's Watch trailer just to prove how dumb,
Yeah,
like how
viewers, yeah.
generic they are. Like,
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should.
Maybe we will.
You're an Avenger.
She looks better with long hair.
Yeah.
said every man ever.
But you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that.
This annoys me because I saw the other trailer for it and
Yeah.
it's like, what are you doing when they're turning on a giant like machine?
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah, they're
oh,
just-
we're just doing this, and she's going, wait, so you didn't know what they were doing this time? You're in the room,
Yeah,
getting everything up, they're
room.
getting it all done.
Turn the power on, press the button. Hey, what is
Press
this
the button. Hey, what does this do again? Exactly?
scary sciencey thing? Oh, it's
Turn it
quantum
off, turn it off.
Yeah. Great way to start your movie.
by being an idiot.
Yeah.
That was the same with the Far From Home annoyed me as well.
No Way Home.
No Way Home? No Way Home. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
No
with
Way
the Strange being like, no, you're gonna ruin it
Yeah.
because you're talking.
Look, I like that movie. I know, shocking for
Wait,
this
which
to be
one?
on this channel.
I get them so
Don't
confused.
kill me,
From Home.
Nathan.
The one with the
Other Spider-Man.
All the Spider-Man.
all the Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that one.
Is it Spider-Man?
Spider-Man's.
I think it's all the
The
Spider-Man.
Peter Parkers.
Because Spider-Man is like a last name, isn't it? Spider-Man, like Phil Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Whatever.
Getting
Point
so
is,
distracted.
point is, I like that movie, but the beginning of that film is dumb. It is dense beyond belief.
Especially for Peter Parker, who's meant to be this big... Like, this is what annoys me, right? These people are all smart scientists who can solve these complex problems, but they can't communicate. Hey, we're going to turn off this thing, and it's going to make it... Like, what?
Intelligence in the MCU? What are you talking about? Where's that been?
It's like
For the
they-
last 5 years.
It's like intelligence has this subcategory of like street smarts and like book smarts, and they just
I was gonna make a comment how it's so stupid to like send a message. Like you never want to send a message, and then I remembered like actually like in the real world on
We send
Earth right
messages
now
to-
we're
yeah.
sending messages right now. It's like we're so dumb for doing that. But anyway,
Who are you?
I love how you can just raw dog it. Like you don't even need a suit. Like you can just
You want.
You just go in.
yeah.
Oh, Nathan, do you want to say anything about Kang, seeing as you've experienced him before? You know he's there.
Yeah, he seems a little more like sinister and evil and like
I'm sorry, just how you said that. You've experienced Kang, haven't
yeah.
you, Nathan?
In
You've
Loki, where he's just like
experienced-
eating an apple.
Yeah, in
going,
Loki when he's a retard and a clown.
Well, I guess we've reached the end of the script. Now what, Loki? You tell me.
I like Loki. I like Loki.
You like Loki?
I like
Well, I'm saying that like now he's different. Now he's just like sinister, like, hey, you and me, we're not so different after all. Like it's so generic. And like,
He's turning on that.
This is supposed to be-
talk no jutsu.
yeah,
Here's
like
the thing, guys. This is supposed to be your new Thanos. Like one of the Avengers films they've got planned is gonna have Kang as the main villain.
I think it's fine. to have him as a
he
villain.
can be a villain, but he's
could
not very
be.
villainous right now. He just seems like an anti-hero.
I don't know.
I feel like we need bigger villains. Like
Yeah.
Thanos was a good villain, but even Thanos, like if we're being honest, isn't that like he was a Titan, like from what is it from the moon, the moon Titan or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like a deformed version. He was born different, but he wasn't like some god or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
could get his
Yeah, maybe do
his
the-
ass kicked by like Odin and stuff.
Well, what everyone was saying was go with Galactus. He's a
Yeah.
Celestial.
I was
He's a
about-
big deal.
That's what I was gonna say. Like they need a bigger villain than just
Both literally and figuratively.
yeah. Instead of just
A
dudes.
planet eater.
Basically, yeah. Instead, we got
But
this
no,
guy just
yeah, we got this.
trying to befriend him. I don't know. He just seems very different from what we saw in Loki. That's all.
He's got the scar, so we know he's evil. He's got a scar on his face.
But I was gonna say Anakin had a scar.
And then he
Oh,
turned
wait.
evil.
Time.
Okay, so
Time.
Ant-Man's getting time back.
Remember the time travel back in the day, everyone? Remember that movie? Remember Endgame? Remember how good that was? We're going back to time.
Gonna say anything about Endgame?
I can rewrite existence.
Oh, again with
Yes.
this. Why? Stop with this. Can't you just have simple stakes for once? Just normal stuff.
Like your lives are in danger.
Yeah.
You need to get home. No, it's going to erase all of existence.
It's always something so extreme. It's like, remember the good old days when it
All
was
of
just a
the-
city in danger?
All of the left shoes in the world are going to disappear. Like, just have some good
Like,
stakes. after a
even
while.
just being like, we need to get home, that's simple enough, and then you just enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
That's all you
Yeah.
need. Because then when you have these. What?
What?
It's
now?
just, you know, that meme how it's like, oh, maybe it was the friends we made along the way. You know, like it's one of those.
Basically, that's what you should do for these movies because
It's getting too much now.
And then-
you're
Why-
building up so much all the time. Like you need to have an actual build up.
It's-
Every
it's really
single
becoming-
movie is just like
It's become like that anime meme of, oh, this guy is coming. He's
Yeah.
a bigger threat. No, this
Like-
person's the bigger threat. No, this is the bigger
I was
threat.
about
This
to
is
say,
the bigger threat.
It's basically every time the villain has to go bigger and bigger and bigger, and it
the
just
how's going to go bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
It's like
It
this
becomes
is Super
ridiculous.
Saiyan. This
The
is like
Earth is in-
ultimate Super Saiyan. This is like my ultimate god like Super like.
Super Saiyan.
The
4.
Earth's in danger. The
Super Saiyan 4
multiverse
is my
is in
favorite.
danger. The multiverse of the multiverse is in danger.
Yeah.
The quantum realm is in danger. It's like, can you just go back to cities about to be destroyed?
Yeah.
It was,
Or just trying to get home from like.
or
this
just
is-
trying to go back.
Yeah, fair enough. I had another point.
Or
but I
even
forgot
just
about it.
the first Ant-Man film was just a heist movie.
Yeah,
That was it. Yeah. It was a fun heist movie.
fun heist movie. But when
And
you
now
start
with
getting,
this-
and here's the other thing too, they can't remember their lore and plot from previous movies. Like different people are making different movies. Like people who are working on like is it Secret Invasion? What's the
I think so. Secret Wars.
Secret Wars, whatever? They're not going to remember what happened in this movie, and so they're going to completely disregard everything that happened before. No one's going to talk about She-Hulk and what happened in that series. Or like,
Everything's controlled by a giant robot,
yeah.
AI bot called Kevin.
Okay, and so
Not going
you're
to talk about
going
that at
to
all, are we?
make this lore about the like Quantumania,
Yeah,
whatever.
hang on a
Like,
second.
it's
I
going to
zoned
just.
out a bit there. Sorry. She-Hulk. Did you see
What?
the writer coming out and saying this is the most comic accurate version?
Yeah.
What? Of the
Of
show?
She- yeah.
You're joking.
The writer, one of the writers of She-Hulk, saying it's one of the writers of the comic books.
Lies. All I can say is
When you say
lies.
comic books,
I love
you-
throwing a soft topic.
Yeah.
He's
Gotta
just
get us off track,
Tyler's
huh?
in that mood today where he's like, I'm just gonna.
He wants to be chaotic.
Lengthen out this video.
I'm a bit spacey today. so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, what I'm saying is that they're going to write all this lore and have all this world building for the story, and they're going to completely discard it for like next movies where they're like, oh, hang on, didn't in the last Ant-Man movie they did this? Why can't they use that in this other movie? Because they
Well,
they
yeah,
don't even
again.
remember what happened.
Again, can't they just go talk to Kevin and change all this and get home?
I know, right? Why can't we do that in every single movie now? Can you imagine that they do that again? If they do it a second time and like
Oh
a
wait,
big...
no, they can't ever talk to Kevin again. She-Hulk was the last one and the only one. Remember that excuse?
Because she's...
You cannot trust him.
I don't want to trust the guy. Oh, something interesting's here. Interesting shot.
Really? I didn't see anything.
Neither do I. It just, I don't know. It just looks.
I see a testicle. What? Wait, what?
I just lost so much.
Look at their helmets.
Yeah, they're going. They look like those what are they called? In Dune, you remember those guys at the beginning, and they have like yellow
The big
helmets.
Yeah.
It's just blue versions of that.
Basically.
I prefer the Dune ones.
I agree.
Look,
Go watch Dune, the first movie. It's really.
it's good. And I
Best thing
can't
we've
wait
gotten
for
in a
the
while.
second one. The second one we're going to review as well, I think. Look, this whole daddy-daughter relationship,
You think?
we will. We will be.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what. Yeah.
We will.
I've read that.
Daddy-daughter relationship was fun in the early movies when she was a little kid and she was just like smart, sassy little girl. I appreciate it. It was fun.
a solid father-daughter relationship. Not the way you said it. Father-daughter relationship.
What, daddy-daughter?
Don't say it like that.
Daddy-daughter.
Stop it. Let's move on.
It makes him very uncomfortable.
It does, yeah.
Okay. But in this one now, she's older. She thinks she's so smart because, as we saw before, that she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna send a signal to the quantum realm," and now everyone's like, "Oh, you're an idiot for doing this." And so now she's going to annoy me the whole movie because she's going to be like, "Dad, we can't." And I feel like there's going to be a way that they blame Scott for it all. It's going to be like, "Scott, you're an idiot," because we're going to completely ignore the fact that she sent us all here. Instead, we're going to focus on Scott, who's going to talk with this other guy and try to get us out of the situation.
Kang.
Like, we're going to completely move the blame away from her. That's what I'm suspecting.
Yep.
Because we have that in every single Marvel movie and TV show now for the past, 2 years.
He can give us a second chance.
See, he's like trying to be a good role model.
Oh, Feb 17, huh? Wow.
Oh,
CGI
Avatar. We're in Avatar.
We're back in Avatar, back in Pandora. Bloody.
I'm sorry, but that is not.
Yeah.
That's not.
No, it's not.
I think you need to watch some. I mean, I don't want to be mean to VFX artists because I know they're actually good at their job. It's just Marvel giving them
They're
like
cracking the whip on them.
disgusting deadlines.
Work.
But
Don't stop.
that is not good compositing there at all.
Just get worse, don't they? Wasn't Love and Thunder like nominated for VFX?
Yeah, best VFX. How?
Clown World is real.
You will bring me what I need.
What is that?
It's a bunch of Scots, I think.
You call a life will end.
Yeah, again,
Life
everything you
will
call
end,
in.
yeah.
Witness the beginning. What beginning? We've been like down this
This
track
is
for
the
like
fir-
over 10 years.
This is the third movie.
Isn't Phase 4 at an end? Isn't this the beginning of...
Phase 5.
This is Phase 5.
I'm sorry, how did Phase 4 end again? I'm so, like...
Forever.
Yeah, nothing happened in Phase 4.
It was just, like, a collection of bull, really.
The beginning of Phase 5.
Yep. This is the opening for Phase 5. Interesting choice, must admit.
I mean, I just think about Phase 4. What happened in Phase 4 that
I
even...
think what's interesting is how many movies did you watch of Phase 1 and 2 and 3?
Like all
All of them,
Yeah.
yeah?
them, basically.
How many did you watch of Phase 4? I watched maybe like 3 or 4.
I watched.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 tops. Like,
Yeah, I actually missed quite a few.
yeah, like...
On purpose.
Yeah, but you
Dude,
watched a lot more than us.
That's a good distinction.
Yeah.
I missed them on purpose.
Yeah, like, I didn't
decided
wanna watch
I
someone.
didn't want to watch them.
Yeah, who wants to watch She-Hulk?
Apparently, a few people do. The shills do. But
And then there's like Wakanda Forever, which you're lucky you escaped that one.
Oh,
Oh, that was a
boy,
disaster
that
to
was-
end Phase 4.
But it just, again, this trailer is so frustrating because it's like, this is the end, guys. Scott Lang, this is the end for him.
But I
Is he
thought
going to
it was the
make it?
beginning.
Witness the begin. What do you mean? This is the finale. This is the third movie.
Makes me wonder if he's going to stick around. You reckon he will?
I don't think he will. I think with the end of this trailer, I feel like, because think of what male main superhero is still in the MCU. We've got Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Well, that's the thing. He's
Spider-Man.
kind of, if you go off No Way Home, I think that Sony's trying to take him away.
Yeah,
from the
they're trying to take
MCU.
him away.
They're like,
But like,
no.
I think he's the only one remaining because of just how much money he makes them. Like
Oh, yeah.
if like everyone else, we've got Ironheart instead of Iron Man. We've got She-Hulk instead of the Hulk, but then we also got the Hulk's son, which is Hawkeye is gone. We got.
I'm just thinking of that haircut with the Hawks.
Do you reckon you should have that haircut, Marcus?
No.
Leave a comment down below if you think Marcus should adopt that haircut.
No.
Marcus Green.
No.
Anyway,
you couldn't pay me to do that.
Everyone in the MCU, aside from the select few who have a very short time remaining in the MCU, I think, are all being replaced with women. And we've seen here
And Thor's stepping away.
Thor stepping away.
Chris Hemsworth stepping away.
Like we've got Loki, but
Which
he's
I
got
like.
a female like Loki as well going to show up again, I think.
Yeah, probably.
But like everyone's been replaced by either basically diversity hires is the best way to put it, really, without getting too cancelled. Yeah, just
Anyway, back to this. It's just all epic CGI goo. New dynasties. Okay,
yeah, it is your fault.
I guess so.
It
But
is
it's
your
also the fault of your grandma who wasn't paying.
Yeah, who wasn't paying attention?
Oh, not
She was
grandma.
having a senior moment, I think.
Not grandma, more like acquaintance. What's with this spaghetti thing? They did it They did it to Mr. Fantastic.
It
and they
shows
just-
you how like reality is just falling apart.
Warping, and
Yeah.
it's a fancy
but that-
CGI technique showing like, look how much work we put into this simulation. This simulation took 24 hours to compute.
But did it really though? Like it's a lot of like what are they called? The blended techniques of
Some of them are, but then people don't know that when they're watching the film.
Yeah.
They just go, wow, that must have taken a long time for them to hand
Look,
animate.
he's turned into ropes.
Yeah, wow. The world's shattering in this new beginning.
I'm sorry, when you see a villain all sweaty and stuff like that, it just like he's a regular dude as well. Like,
Yeah. He doesn't look intimidating at all either. Like he's got this face of sadness and me, I've lost.
Watch this. We had a deal.
And he's gonna
Okay,
get double
now
crossed.
this is another thing that's getting me. I feel like I already know the whole plot of the film just by
Yeah.
watching this trailer. It's
Yeah.
fallen into that trap as well.
what
Showing way too much.
What the trap of showing off their generic plot?
Yeah. They
Well,
just remember when I think the big one that did this was BVS back in the day, where the one trailer came out and everything was revealed. It's kind of like this. That's what I'm getting from you.
I remember the two worst trailers was the last Terminator movie. The whole
Jenny
trailer was just
Sis.
like the whole movie was in that trailer, and the other one was who's the guy that used to do? He did the first Transformers movies. Michael Bay.
Yeah.
He produced this like ambulance movie or whatever, where like they rob a bank and use an ambulance. Again, the whole trailer was
Yeah.
like 8 minutes long. It was the whole movie, and I feel like again they're doing this of we've got the whole plot now.
Yeah, we know that Ant-Man's made a deal with Kang. We know Kang's going to be forcing him to go get
Double
something
cross him.
and double cross him. We know they're going to have a showdown.
Yep.
We know that
We're gonna have an Endgames themed battle with all the
Yeah.
ships going up against
Him and his daughter are gonna have a rocky relationship
Yep.
because they missed so many 5 years. But then after the end of the story, everything's all good. Like it's
Yep.
explosions and falling off and jumping.
Oh, what's that thing?
Oh, that's interesting.
Anyway, they're fighting. Look.
Yeah.
You thought you could win.
See, that's probably like the final showdown.
You thought you could, but again, it just feels fake to me. It feels like they're just trying to make the stakes higher than they actually are. I know you want a lamb truck. I know you want a steak right now, don't you? You want a nice big T-bone rib.
I
or
was just
whatever.
thinking about
Do we
like,
have a HelloFresh one?
he's Kang the Conqueror and he's supposed to be like, and he can't. He's having trouble beating Ant-Man. That's the best way I'm trying to
a big
describe
foot
this.
and just goes. "Bleh."
You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah, they did a Dark Knight Rises thing. Look. Just look. You'll see. See? His helmet got destroyed.
yeah, but that's such a trope now.
Yeah, I know.
Like Iron Man's helmet in
Yep.
Endgame, like it's the whole thing.
Yeah, they was like, oh, that's an impactful image. It's like, this is Ant-Man.
It's
That's supposed to be a
Ant-Man's helmet.
comedy.
Like maybe was it?
Wait, doesn't he have a
Guardians of the
nanotech?
Galaxy?
Doesn't he have a nanotech one?
And if we go back to what he just said before when they were fighting,
Win. We both just have to lose.
see,
All right,
he's probably gonna die or get sent off.
maybe.
Or okay, here's what I actually think is gonna happen. They're going to build up the stakes so much that everyone thinks he's going to die, so they go watch the movie to see whether or not he dies. And in the end, he doesn't die, he just retires. And his daughter becomes the new, whatever, Ant-Woman.
I may just be Wasp from now on.
Avada Kedavra.
All right, then. So, yeah, that's
Okay.
the next MCU thing.
Can I just say as well,
What?
why call it Ant-Man and the Wasp? There was hardly any Wasp.
In that trailer, no.
There was more Wasp in the last one. This one, hardly
Ant-Man
anything.
and Kang doesn't roll off. Oh, does it roll off the tongue? I don't
Just
know.
Ant-Man. I mean, Quantumania. And as well, they're not even focusing on Ant-Man. It's Quantumania. Obviously, they're not. They're already putting him to the sideline.
Yeah. Yeah, February 17th. Oh, okay. Yep. Well, it's about what I expected.
Yeah. Any closing thoughts?
Ooh, I'm gonna be sick on February the 17th when this comes out.
It's okay. We'll give you a copy
No, that's all right. So
because you
No,
you
you
can
guys
give
are-
us review copies, right?
Yeah.
you guys can go and get that done. I'm not gonna be feeling well.
Really?
But yeah, I think that's basically
Yeah, I
it.
think that's it. Ye-
I couldn't see it from this angle properly. Holy,
Did
that
we?
is just a floating testicle.
Hang on.
Do you see that?
Oh, no.
I think this deserves an entirely separate video. So then, I guess stay on watch.